All righty, they're tired. They're tired of y'all, man. They are tired of y'all in North Carolina. All this biker gang war and all of this battling in the streets and shooting up clubhouses and on and on and on. They are tired of y'all's ass, and they got something coming. They're having a training seminar. They're training up for y'all. We're going to cover that, but they're getting ready. Hey, you heard that sheriff down there in Florida say, it's on. Remember? He said, and it's on. Because he's tired of y'all. You know, I think motorcycle clubs, these guys that are going to war and all this kind of stuff, I think they're going to screw up motorcycling for a whole bunch of people because they just won't get off the bullshit. And you'll have your own selves to blame. You'll have your own selves to blame. Anyway, we're going to cover that. Plus, there's a motorcycle club that has done a ride to help some child with a very rare disease. And we're going to be looking at, there's another story out there that, of course, I don't have in front of me. But we got 3 stories this morning, and we will be right back in a minute and 7 seconds to get you guys on with these stories and on with your day. Oh, yeah. More than 100 Hells Angels have been barred from going into city businesses. Yeah. It's coming to a city near you. It's already in some places down in the South and stuff. Down there at Daytona Bike Week, you can't wear your colors. Just that. I guess people just enjoy being treated like the outcast of society. I think people just enjoy that. I don't know. And but we're going to talk about it. It's good to see our boy Tommy Manek on. As you may know, he got injured in the war in Ukraine, and a large portion of his foot may have been blown off. But I think they might be able to save it. Man, we are so glad to see you, man. So glad to see you on the channel. We love you, man. Out there in Ukraine fighting for your country and stuff. Actually, he's in Australia now, so he's getting to rest, and he's got a good doctor that's going to take care of him. We love you, man. Anyway, we'll be back in a minute and 7 seconds. Let me get to the right button. Yeah, we'll be back in a minute and 7 seconds after this brief introduction to get on with y'all. Peace.
Black Dragon Biker News. He's on YouTube. Black Dragon Biker News. Get yourself educated by his books and you'll learn how to move. Black Dragon Biker News. So click on the screen, hit subscribe to get updated Biker News with MC Protocol. A lot of phonies popped up when this YouTube Biker News craze came about, but the man on this channel is the first to do it and the only one that never sold out. His name's Black Dragon. Started in the '80s, hit the scene, revving Uncle Sam. They traded that uniform for the best from the mighty Black Sabbath. Not the band, I'm talking about the mighty Black Sabbath. MC, where they paid his dues in the Arctic stripes. From Prospect all the way up to National Peace. All the copycat creators and the content stealers and haters, there have been many, but there's only one larger than life. Like Michael with the cowboy hat, the nose kung fu and says kick Kenny. Black Dragon Biker News. He's on YouTube. Black Dragon Biker News. Get yourself educated by his books and you'll learn how to move. Black Dragon Biker News. He covers it all. So click on the screen, hit subscribe and get updated Biker News with MC Protocol.
Alrighty then. I'm Black Dragon. Welcome to Black Dragon Biker TV. And I just want to thank you all for being here. It's a great, wonderful Tuesday Black Dragon Biker Night at the Black Dragon's Lair here at 3393 Lawrenceville Highway in Tucker, Georgia. Make sure you're here with me tonight. Make sure that you are here with me tonight. And I also want to say good morning to our own co-host. The only show with our own doctor, Logic Man.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on, Black Dragon? What's going on, everybody?
Doctor, how are you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You know, we're just blessed to have you. You know that. And I want to apologize right now for taking advantage of you and things that I do that are not kind or religious. I just want to put a blanket apology out right now to cover anything I might do later. I can look back and say, well, on 7/22, I apologize for that.
Well, see, here's the thing. If you did anything that's not spiritual or anything, it's not against me, it's against the Father. So you don't.
Oh, no, don't do that, man. Don't do not do that. No,
apologize to him. So
I can't take that. No, don't.
See, you don't apologize to me.
Okay, how you gonna do that, man?
That's just real, man. That's just real. Let me say something. No. There's too many. We battle preachers like me. We battle people not wanting to come around pastors and churches because the pastor done put himself on a pedestal that he does not belong. He sat in a chair that he does not. His behind can't fit. So if there's anything against anything spirituality is not ours. It belongs to the Lord. So you ask God for forgiveness, not me. Now, if you did something to me personally, yeah.
Shannon says you're not the only show with a doctor. Stop saying that. I am the only motorcycle club show with a doctor. Find me another motorcycle club show with a doctor, please. So stop saying for me to stop saying that.
Who said that?
I guess Jamin woke up in a bad mood this morning. he said that. Charles Johnson said, Tommy, thanks for your service and sorry for what happened to you, man. We have a war hero here, bro. We have a war hero here on our show. And it's just, having served in the military, I have so much respect for you people who serve in the military for your country and are fighting hard for your country and brothers of the same country. You know, a lot of times people think, everybody's fighting for their country, this, that, and the other. And really, by the time you get out in the field, you're just fighting for the people next to you. Those people are the people that you care about the most. You're not even necessarily particularly thinking about country. You're thinking about getting that bro next to you at home. I see you, MacGyver, out there. Anthony Banks, I see you out there. I see you, Jammin. I see you, Hardwire, Motogato. I see you guys all. So listen, they done got tired of y'all. Did you call Lavish?
I did not.
I sent Lavish a text message. Yeah. Okay. So they've gotten tired of you guys out there. They've gotten tired of y'all. And we're going to be looking at this story right here, which I find kind of interesting. Can I get it up here?
Yeah.
All right.
Ain't on live. I'm rushing right now.
You keep that personal stuff to yourself there, Black Dragon.
Okay. Lavish said we sent him a text message with no time on it. Why do you?
I did not know
why you're not doing Lavish right.
I did not send a text message.
I want to know why you're not treating Lavish.
I did not send a text message.
We sent him a text message with no time on it. Hey man, it's not about I, it's about we.
But you said you.
I did not.
Okay.
Let's see. This won't let me. I need to share the system audio. Whoa, what's going on here? Okay, that, and then share system audio. I'm on a different screen now, a different program. This morning, everything died, of course. So we're using our backup program, and you guys got to forgive me. Monroe Police to host training on motorcycle gang violence. Look at that. It's right there for you all to see. All right. Monroe Police
Is that Monroe, Louisiana?
On motorcycle? No, this is up there in North
Okay.
Carolina.
Oh, okay.
North
Okay.
Cackalack. Ain't that what they call that? Where's the story? It's way down here somewhere. Wow. Where is the where's the story? Monroe Police to hold. And then they covered it up with
a bunch of ads. They suckered you in.
how do we get to the story? Holy moly.
I hate it when that happens.
The whole story has been okay. Let's refresh it. I read the story this morning. It was right here. There's no way to even delete that. Okay, we're gonna refresh it and see what happens. There it is. There's the story, man. There it is. All right. So the Monroe Police Department is set to host a 3-day training program on preventing and responding to.
Those just the advertisements popping up over your
Wow,
thing.
that's ugly.
And they do that sometimes to make you subscribe. I know CNN does that.
This is not acceptable. Wow. All right, I know. Okay. Wow. That's very selfish of them. Look at that. Okay, here it is. The training program. Look at that, how they did that. That was okay. So anyway, we know that Monroe's setting up a training program. The training program aims to equip attendees with the necessary skills to handle motorcycle clubs, outlaw motorcycle gang, such incidents effectively, and to develop preventative strategies for events involving these groups. So look at this. They're training up for y'all. They're training up to not only send them to the Outlaw Motorcycle Club training, it is to also equip the trainers. And it says on here who is going to be going. Yeah. So let me read more of this. We don't get the top part, but we'll try to get back to it. So this includes understanding the legal and ethical considerations necessary to prevent frivolous lawsuits during interactions. Oh man, they're doing it all. The training aims to equip attendees and who's going to be attending, cops, analysts, and stuff like that, with the necessary skills to handle such incidents effectively and to develop preventative strategies for events involving these groups. This includes understanding the legal and ethical considerations necessary to prevent frivolous lawsuits during interactions. So they're going to teach these guys, these police officers, how to deal with you, how to identify you, how to tell the difference between the good ones of you and the bad ones of you. Yeah. And they're tired. They're tired of y'all's ass over there in North Carolina. They're tired of y'all. They're tired of it. And they're bringing in Heartland Law Enforcement Training Institute. It's going to present prevention and response to incidents of outlaw motorcycle gang violence from August 27th to August 29th at the Monroe, North Carolina Police Department. They're probably going to have 150 to 200 cops there for y'all. Mm-hmm. The program will cover initial responses to violent incidents, crime scene processing, and subsequent investigations to ensure successful prosecutions. Attendees will also learn about planning for major events, how to get planned for y'all, like they're doing over here in Calgary. Look at this. Second story. I'll just mix them together. More than 100 Hells Angels, more than 100 Hells Angels are barred from city businesses up there in Calgary, Canada. No arrests at the annual gathering. So they've been talking about this for about a week and a half. We haven't really said anything about it, but they've been talking about this for a week and a half. The Hells Angels are coming. The Hells Angels are coming. The Hells Angels are coming.
Run!
Yeah.
The bikers are coming.
Yeah, because the Hells Angels up there, they got a chapter up there with about 25 members or so, and they're hosting like 800 to 1,000 Hells Angels for their annual party. They put they put a big tent up and everything. And so in response, like the whole area was like getting ready to respond to them. Although there's never been any trouble at like one of these Hells Angels things up there. Like everybody comes, hangs out, has a good time. There's no trouble, but they're ready. And dozens of Hells Angels members were barred from city businesses, but the police laid no charges against any of the hundreds who came to the city for the annual gathering over the weekend.
Man, how you gonna jump to the next subject?
I just wanted to include that in. We haven't like jumped. I just wanted to include that in. Now we're back.
I just like you like to read and you get to going, man.
I know I wasn't gonna get to going. I just wanted to. So this is an example of this over here, where they're going to teach you how to plan for major events, which is going to, some of the planning would be like to go to these businesses and say, the Hells Angels are coming, and do not let them come into your establishment. Put no Hells Angels allowed on your doors. They're going to be spreading that kind of stuff. Right here. Here it is. It's saying it right here. We're going to teach you how to plan for major events, recognizing weapons and narcotics concealment techniques, and conducting traffic stops on large groups. Wow. That
you know, there's an old saying. I didn't come up with this, guys. That if I train and prepare for all kinds of negative things, that's all I'm going to see. I'm not going to see anything positive.
Well, that's
because I'm trained to see negativity.
Yeah. In the martial arts world, we have it where you always train for the worst. And a lot of times, martial artists will focus on a guy was just pointing at him, and a guy was just, hey, I see yours, he break his arm.
Right. Everything. I mean, when the police were shooting at youth for having a phone in their hand, I thought I saw a gun, because you was trained to think that somebody at night holding something in their hand or reaching for something in the car is a gun.
Yes and no. I mean, I was trained that way, but y'all did just shoot up each other's clubhouses last week.
Well, I know that happens.
Yeah, let's not just
no.
All
that happens, but still, you're trained to. Okay, they're going to come like this, and if they have this, if they walk a certain way, they must have a weapon. Now, maybe his leg hurt. I don't know. Where's the de-escalation type stuff? Where's the humanistic conversation?
Where is the de-escalation if you can?
But we're not talking about anything happened yet, though. They're training to recognize. You see what I'm saying?
Recognize a weapon and narcotic concealment technique. I mean, don't blame him for seeing it. If you got it. It doesn't say assuming, it says recognizing.
Like sometimes we can cause the very issue that we're trying to prevent.
Yeah. Well, there's more. Conducting traffic stops on large groups. Instructors with extensive experience in street-level investigative and undercover operations will guide attendees on managing sources within outlaw motorcycle gangs. Managing sources! They mean managing snitches, man. They're going to teach you how to get and find and manage snitches.
Okay, Moto Gato, I hear you. Yeah,
and even how to make them, how to get you some snitches. Cowabunga. The training emphasizes the importance of understanding the shifting alliances and rivalries among these groups to address turf issues effectively. And what do they have right here, right underneath that? Disputes between the pagans and outlaws preceded deadly clubhouse shootings.
Right under that. Let's bundle this together.
It's bundled right off in there in North Carolina, North Cackalack, where we'll be holding this training. And they got all kinds. They got a place called Fayetteville. We've covered so many stories. Outlaw shootings, outlaw motorcycle shootings at the Holiday Inn parking lot. A president of a motorcycle club got killed while engaging in a street battle. Probably about maybe 20 17 or so, in a major street battle. That's when I first heard the term Vietnam. Like they got motorcycle club shit going on hardcore. And you know who they got? These people, this Heartland Law Enforcement and Training Institute. Let's look into that. Let's look into the Heartland Law Enforcement Training Institute. They ain't messing around. They got all kind of courses and stuff. And I know you've seen this face before. This is Steve Cook, the owner. This guy's infiltrated motorcycle clubs and all kind of stuff. They're calling in the big guns on y'all's ass. Steve Cook, man. This is Steve Cook, known for Secrets of the Hells Angels in 2024, Codes and Conspiracies in 2014, and the Gangland Chronicles in 2024. This dude has been around. The owner of this agency, Mr. Cook, he's a knowledge advisor on outlaw motorcycle gangs. He's probably the only person in all the United States that knows as much about motorcycle clubs as I do. However, is not in a motorcycle club. This dude, probably. I don't want to just give him too much love or anything, but look at all the stuff he's done. Steve Cook is a detective with the law enforcement agency in the Kansas City metropolitan area, has over 30 years law enforcement experience getting at y'all. Steve is considered an international expert in the area of outlaw motorcycle gangs and is frequently called upon by media outlets in the United States and abroad to be interviewed about ongoing activities, trends, and stuff relating to outlaw motorcycle gangs. Steve is a sought-after expert witness. That's against y'all. That's not for y'all. He's sought out by the prosecution to get y'all. He has consultant and services, has been retained in several criminal and civil matters all over the country. And Steve provides outlaw motorcycle gang training to law enforcement all over the country. So all he had to do was sit up and see all this stuff in the news over and over again up there in North Carolina. And he called him up and said, hey, y'all need some training? Y'all need some training? And they said, yeah, come on over, Steve. And that money that they're going to spend to learn about y'all, they're going to get that money back. In addition, Steve has worked outlaw motorcycle gangs in traditional law enforcement capacities, as well as he's been in an undercover capacity, and which means he has infiltrated outlaw motorcycle clubs and has successfully prosecuted members of several international outlaw motorcycle gangs. And
how many death threats has this guy got?
Tons.
Is he worried about it? He's a cop. He ain't worried about it. In state and federal courts for firearms, kidnapping, aggravated assaults, methamphetamines, related investigations, in addition to working several patched members of different motorcycle gangs as sources. Look at that. Working several patched members of different motorcycle gangs as sources. Man, is that what they call it? I work that patch. That's my source. Steve's knowledge of these operations and types of investigations has led him to being sent to the Department of Justice to Kosovo, sent by the Department of Justice to Kosovo to train judges and prosecutors about how covert operations against outlaw motorcycle gangs work.
Kosovo.
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 How do you know? I mean,
you come. You
Black Dragon never is wrong.
You try to correct me so many times, and
I just asked that,
and been so wrong.
They're going to have that.
because I have reason why I know is because I have ministered to
Kosovonians.
No,
Kosovanian.
Our army guys that have been deployed to Kosovo. I was on a team of preachers that.
We'll see right now.
Okay.
Kosovo.
He's always wrong. I mean, like, come on.
Kosovo.
Say it again. Kosovo.
Oh, whatever, man. It's wrong. You can't believe what you find on Google.
Can't believe it. Okay, you picked it up, but you can't believe it, right?
Kosovo.
Okay, Kosovo. He went to train in Kosovo to train judges and prosecutors about how covert operations work. Steve has been featured 3 times on the History Channel's Gangland program, on the biography program Gang World 1%ers, twice on the biography program Gangsters, America's Most Evil, History Channel's Book of Secrets, American Heroes Channel, Codes and Conspiracies, Outlaw Bikers, Escape Network's Deep Undercover, WGN America's Outlaw Country, and has been featured in the French documentary on the Hells Angels and Bandidos War in Europe. He has also been interviewed on the O'Reilly Factor. Is that still around? Inside Edition, is that still around? Erin Burnett, she's still out there. Out Front, NPR. NPR will be gone soon. And Don Lemon Tonight. Don is gone. And used as a consulting producer on shows like Operation Undercover and Investigation.
You would think that individual, back to when they say he has infiltrated many motorcycle clubs, you would think that once you infiltrate one and they get busted, the word will go out. Hey, y'all, there's a guy. Don't get busted like we did.
No. Watch out for that Steve Cook dude.
You would think. I mean,
maybe criminals are not as smart as.
No, these are smart individuals. I mean, yeah.
Well,
I wouldn't put it past.
Maybe
but maybe not, because if he infiltrated more than one,
he's on his game. This Steve Cook.
He's a very slick guy, man. Very untrustworthy dude to be around.
See, look here, look at that. See, go down to 10:08, 11:08 your time.
11:08.
Yes,
Okay,
Pastor Logic ministered to me in Kosovo. Did I say it right?
See? Yeah.
Don't ask him if you said it right. Don't give him that.
Man, I'm just looking at it, man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Hold on, let me find it.
Quiet Storm was it's in the Army and was deployed to Kosovo.
I'm at 11:08. I don't see that.
Go down one more. There you go.
Yes, Pastor Logic ministered to me in. Did you go to Kosovo?
They were in Kosovo. No, I was on the team that I called. We did call, because these people are out here, man. You know, morale. When you're in a dangerous zone, area like that, morale gets low. I know that sergeant right there had, if I'm correct, they had somebody in her unit's father committed suicide while the son was over there, or might be vice versa, while the son was over there and deployed. So they needed people to talk to.
Yeah, my dad died when I was deployed. That was tough, very tough. Yeah. Wow. So you're an international pastor.
Hey, man.
So we're the only show in all the world.
Oh, there you go. You're gonna get people mad again.
International pastor.
You're gonna get people mad again. I just do what I have to do.
Can't wait to add that in the mornings. Our own international pastor.
No.
Wow. Okay. Okay, go ahead. Worldwide Logic. Go ahead, my bro.
Just do what I have to do.
Yeah, amen. My Bosnian buddy brings me that plum moonshine every time he goes over. Charles Johnson said there's more than Cook out there. There's Mike Flynn is another one that we should know about. But Cook is going to be over there advising them later in August, teaching them what they need to do to get at y'all's ass and keep on playing. That sheriff down there the sheriff said, hey, y'all,
Didn't he get in trouble for that? Did he get in trouble for that? For what he said? I mean, not in trouble, but did he get some flack over that?
I'm sure he got some feedback. I think he'd probably get more feedback from destroying them people's sign. He took the over, what are those things called? The bulldozer? Is it a bulldozer if it goes in the air? Whatever the hell that is. Backhoe, bulldozer, backhoe combination.
Backhoe, front loader.
Front loader. Maybe that's what it's called. Front loader. Well, he took that thing and ran into them people's sign and just tore their sign down like to hell with y'all. No respect. I'm just tearing your sign down. Yeah, there you go. So, yeah, y'all got that to look forward to over there in North Carolina. All this shooting up.
It was somebody that had said, somebody had said earlier that, the media and like that article makes it seem like North Carolina is real bad. And they said North Carolina is not all that bad. I forgot where was that.
Well,
I ain't never heard North Carolina being that bad.
I've done so many stories there. It is bad.
There it is at 11:03.
That they make it sound bad because of the media putting it out there.
The media 11:03 there, Black Dragon. I know a couple people in North Carolina, and they're not. Man, Quiet Storm's from North Carolina. No, yeah, North Carolina. Go to 11:03.
Well, when you get to about like 10 news stories out of the area, compared to like 1 or 2 out of Atlanta,
But you're talking about a whole state.
It got to be more than
to
1
a
or 2 out
city.
of Atlanta, man.
But you're comparing the whole state to a city.
So there's only
North Carolina's a state. Atlanta's at.
Where did you want me to go at 11:03?
11:03, where Greg Lyons. I said it right this time.
It's not as bad in North Carolina as they're trying to make it out to be. It's just saying you would think it's a war zone if you listen to the articles. There's a little tension, but nothing like the media is trying to make it, says Greg Lyons. So there you go. Greg is there. He lives there. But if you're doing the stories out of there like I do, it's just like, Jesus, you would think it's a war. You would think it's Kosovo.
Okay. If you listen to the stories. Yeah.
If you listen to the stories.
But you heard what I said. You can't compare North Carolina to Atlanta, or a state to a city.
SSW said, I would like Operator Starsky or Yuli or Slavi Yarchenko to come on and cover what's happening in Ukraine. Well, hey, if you get us in touch with them, we'll bring them on. 2 and 18 was that it is a war zone in Catawba County. We just covered Catawba County. What did we see in Catawba? We just covered them like yesterday or something. I can't remember the story. All right, so let's move on to the Hells Angels story while we're there. So the Hells Angels, more than 100 Hells Angels members were barred from city businesses, but no arrest at an annual gathering. Calgary police said there was minimal impact to the public from the Hells Angels gathering, like there never is any real impact, but they still wouldn't let them come in their establishments. Dozens of Hells Angels members were barred from city businesses, but police had laid no charges against any of the hundreds who came to the city for an annual national gathering over the weekend. So what happened? Operators of businesses throughout the city notified law enforcement about the presence of motorcycle club members, 145 of whom were then ejected. And that's ugly. Law enforcement goes and says, hey, those guys are Hells Angels. Get out of here. 145 were then ejected under the province's Gaming, Liquor, and Cannabis Act, said the police. Gaming, Liquor, and Cannabis Act allows them to come and kick you out of somebody's business. Interesting. No arrests were made in relation to these ejections. About 10 tickets were issued to the Hells Angels members for traffic or parking violations, they added. But the public impact from the bikers' presence was minimal due to the plan and resources in place by Calgary Police Services and other law enforcement agencies. The disruption from the citywide Hells Angels Motorcycle Club event held from July 18th to the 20th, 2025. That was like last weekend in Calgary was reduced considerably. We were all over the place, and so nothing happened, is what they would tell you. Those actions are taken to prevent the bikers from intimidating members of the public.
So they barred. Because I was about to ask you if nothing happened, why did they bar them? But you just read it. They did it just in case.
Yeah, to keep you from intimidating our public, just by walking around in your colors, just by eating over there, just by even going into that establishment. But a senior member of the club was like, the only irritant for him and his colleagues was being barred from the restaurant and other businesses and the event otherwise went without an incident. He said nothing ever happens during these events. I've never heard of any issues, said the man who chose to remain anonymous. This is no big deal for us. We just we hang out. He says we're aware that the police are there, but we're not put off by it. He said we're used to it. I have no complaints. We're so used to it that it doesn't even faze us, said the man who insists he and the Calgary colleagues, his colleagues and him, are simply working men in a motorcycle club. We're nothing more than just a bunch of guys that you guys won't let eat in your establishment. Anyway, hosting the Hells Angels members, something Calgary Club thrives on, says a member. Most of the gathering was held at the Hells Angels Calgary Clubhouse, where they had this big, huge circus tent up, where they had their party Friday and Saturday. You know how most motorcycle clubs do it, hanging out to ourselves, having a great time. The senior members said about 600 full-fledged members and those with support clubs were serenaded by an AC/DC tribute band and consumed a lot of beer, but used shuttle buses to avoid impaired driving to hotels.
They're responsible bikers.
Yeah, I've never heard of that. Like hardcore outlaw bikers taking shuttle buses. That's what it's come to.
Hey, man, they got to get around.
That's what it's come to.
Well, okay, if you have a huge event, everybody's staying at this hotel, all your bikes are parked at the hotel, but you're going over here to this park and you got to drink. You don't want your guys riding their bikes back to the hotel.
When you know that the police won't let them eat in businesses, they can't wait to get your ass out on a motorcycle drunk.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
He said hosting their colleagues from across Canada was a point of pride to the two local chapters whose members number about 25. It was originally supposed to be in Nanaimo. Oh my gosh, Nanaimo, Canada is so beautiful. It is so beautiful.
I never heard of that.
It's a little like island kind of like thing, kind of.
I can't ride there.
Well, it's near, we used to do our submarine refits there in Nanaimo. We would go to the degaussing range. The degaussing range is when you demagnetize the submarine and get it ready for clandestine operations behind enemy lines. And so you go up to Nanaimo, Victoria. Victoria is like the little island. Nanaimo is more of a, I haven't been there since like.
Oh, I can ride there.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
That's not too far from across the bay from Vancouver.
Rains a lot. Rains way too damn much, but it is lush and green, and
it's a big bridge.
Yeah, and they got the women's out there. The women's. Oh, you're preaching. Yeah, I'm sorry.
That's a big bridge, Doc.
That's for my bikers. They got the women out there. Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is a shuttle. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Nanaimo over there in BC, Canada. It is absolutely
there's the bridge.
Gorgeous up there. So they were going to have it there in Nanaimo, but there was some reason they couldn't put it on. He said, "We've done it in the past. It's something we thrive on." A national gathering held in Calgary in 2017 to mark the 20th anniversary of the club's establishment in the city passed without incident. They don't really have a lot of incidents of these things. Last summer, the Hells Angels set up a chapter in Lethbridge, and event closely monitored by the police there. They can't get together without that. In February 2001, the trial began in the case of, and then they always do this, then they're going to throw some bad shit in the story. So there was no trouble. There was no trouble, and everybody was having a good time. But let's go all the way back 24 years ago to 2001. Throw some salt in the Hells Angels game. Because obviously there's been no trouble and nothing. But back in 2001, 25 years ago, the trial began in the case of former Calgary Club president Kenneth Cicerba, I guess, who was say again?
It looks nice out there.
Oh, it's beautiful. Who was plotting to blow up some homes of Alderman Dale Hodges and two other people 25 years ago. Hodges was a strong opponent of the Hells Angels clubhouse even being built out there. Cicerba was later found guilty. City police raided the Angels Calgary clubhouse and other locations 25 years ago, seizing 11 kilograms of cocaine and other drugs along with weapons. Charges were laid against 43 people, 8 of them members of the club's chapter. So they thought you would need to know that dirt about the club while they were at it. They went and dug you up some 25-year-old dirt. There you go. Hey, man, that's how it works. Finally, our final story. Motorcycle Club raises money for Rantoul boy with a rare disease. The Blue Crew Law Enforcement Motorcycle Club. Oh, we got an LEMC out there doing big things. They do big things too. They raised money on Saturday for a Rantoul boy dealing with a rare disease called gangliosidosis. Gangliosidosis. It's a rare genetic disorder that breaks down healthy tissue in the body. 1 in 200,000 kids are diagnosed with this disease. Most of them don't live past their 5th birthdays. Oh my gosh. We know hard times are coming, Ezra's mom, Ashley Thornton, said, but Ezra is just a light. The Empower Ezra motorcycle ride would have gone to 5 stops around Mohammed. It cost money to go on the ride, and the Blue Crew was going to do a 50-50 raffle at every location. Then the Saturday storms came rolling in. Despite the weather raining out the benefit ride that had been planned, the club was able to raise more than $2,000 for Ezra. The Ezra Rosenbach and his family. The Ezra Rosenbach family. Anytime you find out that there's an issue with a kid, a child, we definitely want to be involved, as should the whole community. Randy Shannon, president of the Blue Crew, said it was a no-brainer. So, man, good on you, Blue Crew. Good on the. I'm so proud of the Blue Crew. I'm so proud of them. Blue Crew Law Enforcement Motorcycle Club, LEMCs. You can't say they're out trying to be 1%ers now. They were actually trying to take care of those kids. That young man, that kid. Who I unfortunately had a kid in my life. He was one of my shipmates' sons who had a rare disease. He wasn't supposed to live past 5. He lived to 13. Oh my God, he was such a pleasure. This child was such a pleasure in my life. My friend lived out in a place called Santee, California, which was incredibly racist back in the 80s and 90s. I haven't been there in 30 years. I don't know what it's like now, but it was like the home of the Ku Klux Klan and all that. So one day I go out there to visit my best friend. I was in the Navy. I drive out there to visit him. And as I get out of my car to walk into his house, the whole neighborhood is staring at me, the whole damn neighborhood. And I said to my friend Gail Chahokee, I said, hey man, why is everybody in the neighborhood staring at me? And this kid, he's about 6 or 7 at the time, he screams out, "It's because you're black." Oh my gosh. And the whole neighborhood turned oh my God. All the people looked away all ashamed and everything. I was like, Gil, your whole neighborhood's looking at me, man. What's going on here? It's because you're black. Oh my gosh, that child was a light in my life, man. He was a light. And I gave his eulogy when he passed. And
that's all bad.
It really was all bad.
How old was he?
I think he was about 12 or 13 when he finally passed. He had, man, that kid had 100 surgeries, man. He was so brave. He was such a brave child. And I miss him. He's gone now. But hey, I first learned about ferrets. They had all these ferrets at his house. They love ferrets. And I first got to play with ferrets over there. Ferrets
those things ain't fun to play with.
I love ferrets, man. They're the coolest thing.
They stink and they'll take off and they'll chase you.
Ask
me how I know. Ask me how I know.
They will chase you. How do you know?
We did not get real pets, meaning dogs, cats, until my kids became adults. Before that, we had ferrets, we had lizards, we had betta fish, which I killed. I didn't mean to say killed, unalive, because I didn't believe these things couldn't stay in the same tank together, so I put them together. We had hermit crabs that if you don't put enough shells inside the hermit crab tank, they will fight to the death to take somebody else's shell. They jack your house. They'll jack each other's shells. Yeah, we had all kinds of crazy things.
Yeah, they had ferrets over there, and ferrets are illegal to have in California.
Oh,
and
really?
they had ferrets anyway. And so when I come over the house, I would get ferreted. I mean, they had like 6 or 7 of these damn things, but they looked like little weasels. They were so cool. I love ferrets. Ferrets are the coolest.
Remo Motogato just said, you got it on the screen.
How much does the MC normally give to these charitable organizations? Do they keep a certain percentage? No, I have never known an MC to keep a certain percentage of anything they've collected for kids or people like that. I have never seen that. I'm not saying it doesn't happen. I've never seen it. My club has never done it. You guys ever seen anything like that?
No, I've never seen it, man.
Yes,
If they do something,
yes.
I haven't seen it.
Yes.
It's always been we collected $100, so we gave $100, or it's been we collected $100, but then a few other guys decided to throw in some more money, so we came up with $200. That's just from my experience.
I have seen organizations, motorcycle organizations, in their mindset, because I have a nonprofit, they think because this is a nonprofit, we're allowed to we only have to give 10%. So I get $10,000 for an event or a nonprofit event. I'm gonna give 10% of that, and I'm gonna keep the rest because the law says so. And when I got involved, I said that's not ethical.
Mm-hmm.
If you're doing something, give all the doggone money. I'm sorry, I'm getting upset because I've seen that. I've seen it. I'm all about outreach. If I'm gonna say we're gonna collect money for ABC company or this child or this cancer research or whatever it is, if we collect $100,000 is gonna go to that.
Yeah, I couldn't see doing anything any less.
Shoot.
That's sad that you've seen that.
Yeah.
That's really sad.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Wow. Okay, well, that's our show for today. I wanted to do, let's see if we got enough time to do the, if we can run through it quickly. Let me see. All your events that are coming up. Let me see if we can
I'm
run.
going to give you our event, but it's too far away. Wait a minute. I'll give it to you next month.
Yeah, okay, well, whatever you decide.
We got an event coming up in September.
So if you're going to send me events, I'm going to do an entire show, just events, but so we can take the 10 minutes or so or 15 minutes to do it. But if you send me your event, please send it to blackdragon@blacksabbathmc.com. Let me put this on and let it roll down here so you guys will know. Please send it to me here because I get email and stuff too many places to remember where it was. If I don't save it, I'll never get back to it. Diamonds and Hills are having their thing. Their bike wash, August 16th, that's coming up, bikini bike wash, and they'll be, they'll be here for you in the bikini bike wash outfits. And I wish I was up in New York to go see that. They're going to be in, Newark, New Jersey. Contact any Diamond Hills Social Club member to find out more information about it. DJ Truth will be the DJ there. Cycle Kings has its bike night on Wednesday nights, 5410 Jonesboro Road, Lake City, Georgia. The Josie Awards, Music Awards at the Grand Ole Opry will be featuring El Demonio. If you want to go check that out, it's going to be in November, Sunday, November 2nd at the Grand Ole Opry. This guy was a former 1%er. He's out there doing his music, doing his thing. He just recovered from a heart attack, so I'm very pleased with him. This one's over. That's gone now. That's gone. That was this last weekend. This is Trina, July 25th, coming up this weekend. The Bad and Bougie weekend, July 25th, up there in Indianapolis. You can get your tickets and stuff to go hang out with the Bad and Bougie ladies up there. Friday, it will be meet and greet and the Pop the Balloon with Motorcycle Club people. That ought to be interesting. Saturday, July 26th, Trina will be performing live at the P30 event hall, and Sunday, July 27th, the Stop the Violence Ride to Riverside. Event tickets will be sold on Woolbright. The Ricky Gatson and Lastrina Flores presents the 23rd annual Old Timers, Young Timers Roundup. It's going to be up there. Is this in New Jersey too? Yeah, Camden, New Jersey, up there where Ricky is. Saturday, September 27th, 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. You guys know Ricky Gatson, one of the most famous motorcycle riders in the whole wide world. I just got to go to his wife's birthday party not long ago, maybe 3 months ago. So that was a lot of fun. So 109 North 6th Street, Camden, New Jersey, 08102, Saturday, September 27th from 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. It's going to just be a big, huge day of motorcycles and riding. And show up out there to give Ricky his love and support him. Ricky Gatson and Spider, that was his mother and father, very well known on the biker set. This is that Pop the Balloon thing that we talked about, July 25th. So that's for the Trina concert is Saturday, and Sunday is the Stop the Violence. So they sent me 2 or 3. This is gone every Friday night, starting next weekend. Next Friday night, July 25th, will be the LA Defiant Ones Motorcycle Club's Bike Night. Hey, listen, man, this is a very cool club. I had the pleasure of having them ride out here to Atlanta and come hang out at the Dragon's Lair. And I'll never forget that. One of the greatest times of my life, because I grew up at this clubhouse on the biker set watching these guys. These were the bad guys on the block with the beautiful Harleys and all that when we were coming up. So it's good to see them doing their thing. Back to School, July 26th. So this will be Saturday, the Back to School book bags and supply drive collaboration. All these motorcycle clubs in Atlanta are going to be part of it. The Atlanta Born Losers, Purple Dynasty, Bad Girls Gone Good, Phoenix Rising Social Club, Exquisite Peaches, Atlanta Regulators Motorcycle Club, Classy Creations Social Club, Bare Necessity Social Clubs, OBMC, Hood Riders, Selly Cell, Atlanta Diamond Clusters, Tasters Choice Social Club, Star MC, Unique Queen Social Club, Southside Riders, Stamp and Diva Social Club, K9 MC, 24 Karat Divas, Wild Aces MC, Atlanta, Number One Stunners, Atlanta Profilers, Atlanta Big Shots, Atlanta Notorious Ones, old school clubs there. Pseudo's Bar and Grill, Phase 2. Everybody knows where Pseudo is. They're hosting the Back to School book bag supply giveaway. So bring the kids on out for an afternoon of fun, and I guess they'll get a book bag. We'll have hair braiders and barbers available to get everybody back ready to go to school, which really sucks because I have been enjoying walking my dogs around the school off leash just every day at like 1 or 2 in the afternoon and not having to worry about those badass kids.
How did that court date go?
Horrible.
Doesn't sound good.
Hair must be clean and ready to go. So they're going to have everything for the kids, haircuts, a braider. Kids will receive a free meal and a filled book bag. Food will be available to purchase as well. This will be the Born Losers Motorcycle Club, 1810 Rogers Lake Road, Lithonia. Okay, so this is not going to be at Pseudo's. Pseudo's is helping. I guess that's what Pseudo's is part of the sponsors. This is going to be at the Born Losers Motorcycle Club, 1810 Rogers Lake Road, Lithonia, 1 to 5 p.m. So that's where it's going to be. Call Prez BB, 404-857-5626 for information. The King's Knights Motorcycle Club, hosted by Queen's Knights Social Club, barbecue, smoke out, and fish fry. Oh, that sounds nice. August the 2nd, coming up, 1 p.m. to 10 p.m. $20 in advance, $25 at the door. Cash App is KKMC Events 25. You get a plate of food for that money, 2 meats, 2 sides, soft drink, non-alcoholic. It's worth that. There'll be music, food, and cash, bar, door prizes, raffles, all this stuff going on there. Rain the Venue Smoke and Mirrors Cigar Lounge at 1409 Princess Anne Street, Fredericksburg, Virginia, 22401. Call the POCS Sir X-Man, 804-479-6053. Point of contact, I guess is what that stands for. And Sir Flip, 919-796-9046. Cincinnati has the...
we don't see the flyer. You're not sharing the screen. All right, there we go. Now we can put the eyes on the flyer as we're talking about it.
Why didn't you tell me that a long time ago? When did you stop seeing it?
I mean, you never had it on. Yeah, I'm like, okay, maybe he just didn't want to, but I'm like, man, he's going through so many of them that, we need to identify, the colors, the colors, the logos, we need a visual. We need
Where's
visual.
Mike Ball, man? Somebody's you guys let me go this far without Cincinnati Rough Riders 18th anniversary.
I multitask.
August 1st to the 3rd. La Quinta Inn, August 2nd. The ballroom rather. 11029 Dowling Drive, Sharonville, Ohio. And this is where this is going. If you want information, hit the Prez Up chains at 513-390-6872. This is their 18th anniversary for the Rough Riders up there, August 1st through the 3rd. And this is in Sharonville, Ohio. And go ahead and zoom in on these, and you can get your tickets from Cash App or Venmo. It's pre-sale $15, $20 at the door. Weekend bands are $50, and you can get those until 8/1. The Lavish Biker Bash 3-day weekend, August 29th through 31st. So let's see if I can get through this without screwing it up. Guest will be Big Moochie, Baby, Emperor of the Line Dance Music. I did the best I could. Friday meet and greet, Fridays $26,299, Evergreen, Southfield, 8 p.m. to 1 a.m. Then the Boogie Down Motorcycle Clubhouse will be the after party at 11829 Harper, Detroit, Michigan. And then Saturday will be the day party. That'll be the bike show and sound competition from noon to 5, hosted by Dream Team 313 Arsenal Harley Davidson at 4405 Highland Road, Waterford, Michigan. The main party will be at the American Serbian Hall at 19940 Van Dyke, Detroit, Michigan, 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. And then the three-wheel show and sound competition starting at 8 p.m., hosted by MCs and Detroit Riders 313. The host hotel will be the Hampton Inn, 26080 Northwestern Highway, Southfield, Michigan.
You almost made it through, man. You almost made it through.
248-256-2350 or the Doubletree at 5801 Southfield Freeway, Detroit, Michigan. Damn it. 313-336-3340. Promo Lavish Biker Bash.
Man, go ahead and put mine up there, then. Put mine up there.
Well, send me yours.
I just sent it to you.
You just sent it where? Where did you send it?
To your phone, to your inbox.
He's about to make you work on the fly.
You did not send it to my phone. It's not. You did not send it to my phone.
Yes, it is. I'm looking at it. I'm looking at my text right now.
You texted it to me? Then why did this not get it? Let me refresh. Oh, here it is. Okay. There we go. Let me download it here to the proper file. Hold on here, bro. I got you. Okay, and we'll stick it right there. This ain't even coming up for so long. Really?
Well, you said Lavish is in August, so this was in September. So, hey.
There we go.
That's not it. What's that?
You just sent this to me.
I did not send that to you.
Oh, this is somebody else's. Somebody just sent this to me too.
Hey man, the Highway Queen, the Highway Kings, Greenboro.
Well, I didn't send that to you.
Oh wow. Where's the one did you? Okay, let me find your whole phone number just disappeared. Okay, let me see here. I don't have
Sad.
it. Yeah, it's refreshing. Yours ain't here, bro. Are you sure you sent it?
Yeah.
Let me check my phone.
I sent it to the same place. It's orange, so it got to be Logic.
So it came to my phone, not to my computer. That sucks. Hold on. I can do this. Give me just a second. I'll send it to my WhatsApp real quick. And then from my WhatsApp, I'll download it to my computer. We're only talking seconds here. Okay, so now WhatsApp. Oh, I didn't hit send. There it is. There it is. Now we'll just download it to the computer. And bazam. Okay, so fourth Friday night, bike night, Highway Kings Motorcycle Club, Greensboro, North Carolina. Every fourth Friday, they'll have their bike night from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. Starting this Friday, the 25th, DJ Too Nasty. Food and drink specials all night. Santa Fe Mexican Grill, 3035 West Gate City Boulevard, Greensboro, North Carolina. The point of contact is Clutch, 713-385-9924. And now to get to yours, let me come over here and do this real quick so I can see where yours is. Here it is. Action. The Bikers Crusade, Saturday, September 13th, 2025. The Bikers Crusade. What are you guys going to go to the Holy Lands or something? What is this?
No, we got to have a big old tent. It's gonna be an Independence Harley Davidson. Go on down to the bottom, man.
By Reverend Dr. Daryl Logic Turner.
You don't see Reverend on there.
But that's what Pastor. I'm sorry, Pastor Doctor. Deborah First Lady Caldwell. Oh, is that
Pastor?
It doesn't say Pastor. I don't know.
Mine don't say Pastor either.
Pastor Deborah First Lady Caldwell. And
go on down. You got to zoom in so much you can't see the other name.
Down to the bottom part here. Oh, look at this. And also Pastor Eric Godson Caldwell. Oh, is this her husband?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so the two pastors, Pastor Deborah and Pastor Eric, and you guys are going to be doing an Independence Harley Davidson. Is that where you're going to be at, Independence Harley Davidson?
Mm-hmm.
At 9205 East Independence Boulevard, Matthews, North Carolina. Boy, please send me a clearer thing. I can't even, what is this,
That is clear. Mine's as clear as heck.
23109 Matthews, North Carolina. I need a clearer one. But it doesn't say what you're doing. Saturday, September 13th.
The preaching today, we're going to come. We're going to have food. We're going to be preaching. We're going to be ministering. We're going to have music. It's going to be a great time. Mm-hmm.
So this is a party, Bikers Crusade. It's a big party, Saturday, September 13th at the Independence Harley Davidson over there in Matthews, North Carolina. You got to give it to me where I can.
Come and hear the word from three pastors.
And you're coming to hear the word from three pastors, Pastor Deborah, Pastor Daryl Logic, and Pastor Godson.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And these people are unashamedly on Harleys. Godson is in, Godson is in Rare Breed. Ah, yeah, I recognize the colors. I've seen this man before.
Of course, you've seen him.
Yeah.
His name is Godson now. We used to call him Pastor E.
Yes, I know this man.
You know Pastor E? Yeah.
Yes, I do. Okay, so that's all the things we have going on. And Black Dragons Bike Night tonight, 3393 Lawrenceville Highway here in Tucker, Georgia. Black Dragons Bike Night. We've had 116 comments since I was doing this. Lord have mercy. What on earth have these people been talking about? Have they been fighting in the comments again?
I've been laughed at on another post that I had because they laughed at me because I'm in the motorcycle ministry. They're like, motorcycle ministry? What is that? I'm like,
forget those people, man. They don't know what a motorcycle ministry is?
Evidently not.
They need Jesus. Not as into boats, don't know as much about them, but I have watched some cool pickle fork and two-stroke races back in the day. Okay, they're talking to each other. Somebody whose YouTube channel is this? I can't actually click that link.
Where you see?
Those Eagles sending YouTube channels out. Which they do that. They probably send ours out.
I don't know how they do that because when I try to do that, it blocks mine.
We need to get your thing fixed up on here. All right, so that's
all we
all
have.
The information. Am I forgetting something? I feel like I'm forgetting something.
You're forgetting to say we're gonna let Lavish go first, and then let Logic go.
Hey man, I don't have much to say today.
But
You
yeah,
know,
yeah, because Lavish already put his thing up there, you know.
yeah, I don't have too much to say, man. I'm tired. I've been working this past week and a half, grinding, getting ready for this event that's coming up, as well as campaigning, man. So I don't have much. Hey, Black Dragon, man, I just just want to laugh, man. One of your guys ain't on here today, man. What you done did to him, man? I didn't see him pop in the comments not one time today.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
K Wayne.
Oh,
He's
K.
picking
Wayne.
on K Wayne.
I didn't do anything besides produce facts, man. I didn't do anything but state facts, man. I don't know, but shout out to him too, man. You know, because he definitely ain't in the comments today.
Man, what you do to K. Wayne, man? You laughing too hard. What you do
I
to K.
heard
Wayne?
K Wayne all day yesterday over your ass. All day.
Hey, I'm just saying, man, when you come for me on the internet, man, you gotta have your facts in order because the internet is so easy to fact check everything, man. Everything, man. So I don't know why people think otherwise, man. You can fact check anything and everything instantly, man.
And K Wayne sent me about 90 email messages, text mail messages about your ass.
I'm just saying, man, I cannot tell anybody on here that's not from Michigan, that's not from Detroit. I cannot tell anybody anything about any place else outside of where I'm from based off of my personal experience, man.
This was me and K Wayne yesterday.
We can't see that. We can't see that. Man.
Oh, right.
Oh, we see something scrolling, but let's see one big bright light.
You know, logic. If you tell me something about Texas, I cannot argue with you. I don't know anything about Texas, man. And if you experience something that I never experienced, then I cannot speak on that. But if you're from Detroit and you know Detroit, then you can speak on certain things. And then if you know what you know and you can fact check it and it's the truth, man, and you experienced in real life, man, can't no one else or should no one else be able to challenge you and believe or think that they're right. I'm never going to say anything I'm not sure about because it always has a way of coming back. And if I do misassume something, I got to come back and say, I was wrong. I thought this. I made an assumption. I made an ass out of myself. I was wrong, my bad, but I'm only speaking for real life experiences, man.
It looks like I found this out while I was reading Sprite, but look, you guys got to keep your eye on the on the comments because Sprite was screaming at me. It's not at Pseudos. It's not at Pseudos. It's not at Pseudos. It's at the Blue House. So we figured that out. We can read.
Well, I had somebody coming at me on another page, so I had to respond to them.
Yeah, welcome to my world, y'all. I'll be glad when K Wayne gets your phone number though, so he can tear your ass up, Logic Lavish. Personally,
hey,
in
man,
the flesh.
listen, I sit in the truck all day. I don't have anything to do but talk.
Oh my goodness.
That's it, man.
David Gooding. Yeah. I sent them a nice response when they laughed at it. A nice response explaining. They laughed at my response, so I just laughed back at them.
But all the women down there, they praise that guy. I can't argue. I can't argue with him. I ain't from Texas. All I can do is go off of what he tell me. Can you hook me up with something? Introduce me to a couple.
You was just in Texas. You didn't get nothing. You was with the Road Divas.
I was working.
I saw you riding in the car with all the Road Nosters. I thought you would have had 2 or 3 of them cornered off somewhere.
No, man. Those are some nice, respectful ladies.
Business ladies.
Yeah, they don't fit the MC eyeball then.
I've been running the tow truck since 06. First got in a tow truck in 01, 02, but I got down and dirty and serious in 06 in the tow truck and ain't been out of it since.
Did you buy one and then work your way up to the rest of them, or did you buy 4 or 5 at the same time?
Well, I got a public story and then I got a behind the scenes story. So the public story is, I worked my way up and that the The
You
local
don't need to hear.
story.
Remember, you're running for office. We don't need to hear the
Yeah,
behind the
yeah,
scenes.
You're
I
right,
know,
bro.
man.
We don't need to hear the behind the scenes.
We don't need.
We
We
don't.
need to keep you right, man.
That's it, man.
We don't want your secrets to get out until after you make it
No,
into
to
the
afterwards, right, man.
All right, guys. Lavish will let you get up out of here. Oh, damn. Lavish will let you get up out of here.
Close me out, man. Listen, man. I'm out of here, man. I love being on here, man. Chemo, what's happening, man? I love being on here. I like this fact that I can represent Detroit, man, and I can kick it with everybody else that's out here watching the podcast that's in all other cities and states and even other countries, man, to sit up on here with Black Dragon, with Logic, with Logic, a traveling man. Yes. So it's great, man. In the entertainment, in the entertainment, there's no shade. Logic know what I said. Logic know what I said. So anyhow, to enjoy, what I like doing, man, sitting on here podcasting, entertaining the viewers and cracking jokes and laughing, man. I enjoy it. So I'm gonna end with that. Everybody be safe out there. The temperature has dropped. It's not super hot and humid in Detroit, man. So I can go outside and actually enjoy myself without being like this all day, man. So I want to actually get some more work done, man.
And we want to say much love to Hollister Motorcycle Club Croatia.
Yes.
Stipe, thank you for being on this morning and standing in solidarity with your brother Tommy Manick. We appreciate that. Okay, so let's get the Preacher. Let's get your thing and get you up out of here, Preacher. Action.
Yo, what's up, everyone? Yo, this your boy Logic over here. Keep it logical. Yes, the Orange Man. Listen. Y'all can follow me on YouTube. Keep it logical. You can follow me on TikTok. Daryl Logic Turner. I am on Instagram too. Hey, I'm spreading my way around. Anyway, when you out there riding on your twos, when you out there riding on your threes, while everybody else is minding their business, remember these words: ride hard, ride safe. And always ride on faith and keep it logical. Peace.
And it's your boy Black Dragon. Thank you guys all so much for tuning in. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all your time. Thank you for support and all that. Make sure to get my newest book, Motorcycle Club Protocol 101, Motorcycle Club Protocol 101, available on Amazon, Kindle, and wherever you get books out there in the world. But I'd love it if you buy it from blackdragonsgear.com. Hey, we will see you. Same bat time, same bat channel tomorrow. Me and my co-hosts, the great Lavish T. Williams, running for candidate. He's candidate for District 2, the Office of Police Commissioner. So please make sure to check him out, vote for him, support him, and also Reverend Logic. Thanks, man. Love, peace, and soul. That's my 2 cents. Love to hear your 2 cents down in the comment section below. Thanks for tuning in, and get skinny. Take care, y'all. I'm out. Prepare yourself to take the helm as president of your mighty motorcycle club by delving into the pages of Black Dragon's newest book, The President's Bible, Chronicle 1, Principles of Motorcycle Club Leadership. There you will learn to advance your skills in applying the 14 scientific principles of leadership similar to those taught to officers in the United States Naval Service. Available in hardcover, paperback, and ebook. Get yours today on Amazon, Kindle, or order it at your local bookstore. Order your autographed copy from blackdragonsgear.com. Be the best motorcycle club president you can be. Get the book.
Get Black Dragon's first book, The Prospect's Bible, to learn how to join a motorcycle club. It has been an Amazon #1 bestseller for the past 7 years and is required reading for over 3,000 motorcycle clubs worldwide. This book is a must-have for new people venturing onto the motorcycle club set. It will teach you how to prepare yourself for service to the motorcycle club nation and show you how to qualify a motorcycle club to be worthy of your service. Available on Amazon, Kindle, and for order at your local bookstore. Get your autographed copy at blackdragonsgear.com. Be the best motorcycle club prospect you can be. Get the book.
If you are seeking clarity about issues stemming from problems or crises occurring within your motorcycle club, then set up a consultation with Black Dragon. Black Dragon has over 30 years of experience in the motorcycle club world, having served as a national president of the 50-year-old Black Sabbath MC Nation for nearly 10 years. Black Dragon is a veteran negotiator, skilled in crisis management, conflict resolution, inter-club issues, press conferences, and club reputation management. You can set up an appointment to speak with him by phone at clarity.fm/black-dragon. Get the clarity you deserve to help make your MC the best place it can possibly be.
It's definitely a big issue for you too. But I'm going to talk about the 99s for a minute. What's up, Monroe? I'm going to talk about the 99s for a minute and what our responsibilities are and what we need to think about. Because if you don't really know what's going on the set, you can find yourself in kind of a precarious predicament if you make the wrong kind of moves or do the wrong kind of things when this kind of stuff goes on. So, when percenters get into a war with one another, what should 99%ers do? Here's 10 things you should know. Thing number one, stay in your lane. Find a corner and put your motorcycle club in it. If you're a president, you want to find a corner and put your motorcycle club in it. What I mean is, the second be volatile, it can be very dangerous. And when you have that kind of thing going on, this set's not safe. So as a 99%er motorcycle club, what you want to find is yourself in your business, in your lane, while all of the fancy stuff gets handled on other levels.
Yeah, you heard that, didn't you? On other levels. Tried to tell you suckers, Black Dragon is the man. The Black Dragon is the man. A real OG, bonafide, certified, a true MC. The biker boys, the biker boys. It's in the house, and most definitely blow the whistle for Black Dragon, Biker TV. That's right, I said Biker TV. See, one day, young Dragon made his way out the Navy to become a prospect. Some people thought he was crazy, but 5 years later, hard work became a habit. He became the president of the mighty Black Savage Nation. MCs, y'all, respectfully. Black Dragon, Black Savage, MC. That's right, y'all. Give it a thumbs up. Black Dragon Biker TV at his best. Oh yeah, and don't forget to get his prospect Bible book. So proud of him. Man, he just don't know. He's a real legend. And y'all know it, and I know it. That's right, Black Dragon. That's right. Glad I met you, my friend. Black Dragon, I'm the Midnight Ghost Rider. Dub V, y'all. Love you, Black Dragon. Peace. And get skinny. Like and share. Goodbye.